Hello, welcome to Sexy Talk. This is your host, Lea Blanco. Thank you for coming and joining me today. So, we're going to talk about, do women's past matters? And I'm going to say, I don't know if it's going to be about just women. We're going to talk about in general. The body count. Does body count matters? Not too long ago, the rapper Lil Durk, he did an interview on a podcast, and he said his thoughts, how much he loved his fiance, soon-to-be wife, India. They're such a cute couple, by the way. He was basically saying she's been, a rider, been there for him, through him back, and, and if you cut, I don't think a lot of you all watched the entire interview. It was only a part of the interview that went viral all over social media, where he mentioned a comment where he said India only has two bodies, and he got ridiculed off that one comment. He said he would not date a woman who has multiple body counts, who's been passed around. He's not gonna wipe that, he said. And then I see a lot of comments, but men got 50 plus bodies and this and that, and they was hoes, and how come women can't be hoes and be accepted later and be wife eventually? Like, why it has to be like a one-way street and be biased? Now listen, everybody has their own standards of dating. Like, if you choose to not date somebody because, let's see, I don't know, there's a particular thing you don't like and you don't want in your partner, you don't have to date them. You don't. So say, for instance, do body counts really matter? Listen, I know y'all going on with this hot girl summer and city girl-ish, and there's nothing wrong having a little fun. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do and what not to do. I ain't here for that. But I'm just saying, think about whatever you do now, your actions can follow you for your future. I'm pretty sure no man, I'm not gonna speak for all men, but the men I ask this question for, especially if you're just trying to get to know somebody, bringing up body count, asking someone about their body count is kind of weird to me in general. And just because I find it weird does not mean I've been passed around. Absolutely not. I just find the whole conversation, like, say if you're seeing someone, I guess they just curious to know your past. But I mean, nobody really asks that unless you like, that's so high school to me. Like, if a grown man asks about your body count, I just don't know. Like, you should really be judging off what you see, how she carries herself as of right now, because people change. Everybody's not how they was in the past. Some are the same still, and some have not changed at all. So, if you was for the streets, can you change? I believe. And they're like, your past is what determines how you are in a relationship. I would say yes and no. It can definitely transfer into your relationship and how you see your relationship and how you act in a relationship. But if you have learned and took the time of self-healing and got to really know about yourself, there you can definitely change. You can definitely change. I don't know why people were mad that Lil Durk said India has only two bodies, and the internet went on a roar. As soon as I click allow everything on social media, people were digging old pictures from 2009, 2011. Oh, she was with that man. Oh, she was with that. She took a picture with that man. First of all, she only took a picture with him. How do you know she was screwing in, rocking the bed with him? You don't know any of that. You don't know where her cooter been. You don't know. But the internet think that because they took pictures together that, see, Dirk was lying. Oh no, India was lying. There's no way a woman almost 30 only got 3 bodies. Why is that so hard to believe? Everybody wasn't popping and locking and screwing and bopping during their youth. Like, some people actually can control themselves, and they're like, oh, if you don't like to discuss body count, if somebody asks you your body count, you don't like that answer, or you don't like that question, that means you're a hoe. Absolutely not. I just think the conversation is stupid and childish, to be honest. But anybody who's trying to get to know you, they should be able to kind of figure you out. Like, they don't need to figure you out by asking your body count, because who cares? Who cares? Like, the thing is, do one freaks, but at the same time, like, those two don't. Absolutely not, because you're gonna have to learn, and maybe she's more experienced. The question I have for men: do you want somebody who's experienced already, and who's gonna just keep it locked for you now? Don't worry about. Yes, she learned all those tricks from Dane and Steven and Will. Yes, she learned all them tricks from them, but she's able to bring it into a relationship now. Versus if she didn't do anything of that, I don't know. Would you be willing to teach her? I don't know. And then I hear some people say they're not willing to teach. So it all depends on how you want to go. I just feel like in college, they was like, oh, what's your body count? Like, why? Why? And then you get a answer for different men. You be like, they'll say, oh, I don't want my woman to have more than 3 bodies. She was a hoe. I don't want my woman to have more than 5. She's a hoe. And then I just really hate how people collect bodies as if that's some type of like prize. Like, I was having one conversation with this woman, and she said her body count was over 30 at the age of 30. And it was still accumulating. And somebody said, and she asked her, how many do you have? Just, just talking. And the girl said only like 5, 6, or 7. She said, that's it? You're 24. Like, why do you only have 5, 6 bodies? Like, you're supposed to like accumulate. So, the whole I can't say generation, because there's always been hoes in each generation, but like this whole thing promoting hoism is what I'm trying to say. Y'all promote it now, but when y'all getting older and everybody done ran through you, and you out here looking to really settle down, it's going to be much harder for you to find that one, because the biological clock for women ticks. We got a time clock. Women has time clocks. If you want to use all your youth years all around, and then get 30, and then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and you ain't found no one. A woman says she's 38. She said, still haven't found anyone. But she was doing her city girl thing. She was doing her hot girl shit. And the thing is, y'all gotta realize, these rappers be rapping about this stuff, but they got a man. They got a man. They're not really living this life. They just say that for the music, for entertainment purposes. But y'all out here listening to the music, and y'all really think this is how they really living, and then y'all actually go out living like this, being like going around. And the thing is, I don't judge. I feel like do what you want to do, but also think about the consequences that comes with it. I'm not here to shame nobody. I'm just talking. Have your fun. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody have been for the streets before, right? Including me? Absolutely. That's another story. But listen, I honestly think you really gotta think about the consequences, is what I'm really saying. Because a woman came to me crying. She's, I'm 33. I don't have a man. I have plenty of boyfriends during my life, or just men I date, and they were all a-holes. But I don't have kids. I don't have a ring. I don't have a man. I don't have a house. She was crying because she feel like her timing clock is ticking. And I see these girls on social media. They're like, oh, hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. It's okay to be a hot girl, but even Megan Thee Stallion said hot girl does not mean hoeing. She's tweeted that. I've seen the tweet before. She said it's not about hoeing. It's about having your ish together and doing what you want to do with pride, but not necessarily going around. And I get it. You're gonna be like, well, men, they be swinging left and right. They be swinging the diddly left and right. And I mean, they're gonna say, well, that's being biased. It's true. It is biased, and I don't agree. But most men been out in these streets before. Even your future husband. Like, if y'all really have this conversation and y'all really want to talk about it, you can be like, I've been with 100 Sallys and Brendas and Ashleys and Shaniquas. Like, I've been around the block, around state. And men will really drive 45 an hour for that pee. He will really do it. So, I mean... Anyways, we're gonna just wrap this up. Do body counts matter? In my personal opinion, I don't care how many people you slept with in the past, as long as if you're not the same way, and as long as you're not still a player, and as long as if you're not a ho, and we get to know each other and we really connect, that's fine. And as long as you're clean. Because y'all worry about body counts, but check the STD statuses. Because a lot of y'all don't. Let's be real. Let's talk about things that really matter. And I'm tired of women shaming women talking about this body count. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about body count. Because this one girl I follow, she was like, oh, y'all just don't like it because y'all hoes. Like, no. I just think the body count conversation question is childish. It will always be childish. When I think of that question, I think of a high schooler. When we was in high school, men used to ask us that question, like, how was your body count? And like, the higher you were, for the men, they'll get praised. But for the woman, you'd be like, oh, she a thought bucket, she a cum bucket, she a hoe. It's just what it is. But what I'm telling you is, practice safe sex, wrap it up. Because a lot of y'all out here really raw dogging it. And, look at a few of these people who caught that. But anyways, thank you guys for coming in for my sexy talk, and leave Lil Durk and India alone. Stop trying to dig up old pictures she took with, and two, like, one of them was her baby daddy and the other one was her boyfriend at the time. So don't, and stop focusing. Y'all be so much in celebrities and what they be doing in their relationship. Worry about what you and your relationship. Get yourself together. Alright? But have a good day and have a good day. See y'all for the next sexy talk. Bye. Mwah.